Hello student, in last lecture we have seen capacitor and capacitance. Now today we have to see capacitance of a parallel plate capacitor without dielectric first of all. For this purpose, let us suppose that we have a parallel plate capacitor which consists of two thin conducting plates P1 and P2, each of area A. These two plates are separated by distance small d. One plate is earthed, while another plate is given a positive charge of magnitude Q. Due to this here, negative charge on the earth plate in the inner part, same magnitude of negative charge is induced. As here no charges are present outside the conducting plates of the capacitor, hence the electric intensity outside the capacitor is zero. As charges are present only inside the capacitor, hence the electric intensity of magnitude E is present in between the two plates of the capacitor. Now here, as we have seen, one application of Gauss law, that is the electric intensity due to a charged infinitesimal plane sheet. In that case, we have seen that the electric intensity is equals to sigma upon 2 times epsilon. As here there are two charged thin plates, conducting plates, hence here electric intensity between these two charged plates is E is equals to sigma upon 2 epsilon 0 plus sigma upon 2 epsilon 0. That is the sum of the electric intensity due to these two charged plates, or it is equals to sigma upon epsilon 0. Now here, sigma is the surface charge density. That means here sigma is equals to charge per net area, Q upon A. Substitute the value here of sigma, we get electric intensity is equals to Q upon A epsilon 0. If V is the potential difference between these two charged plates of the capacitor, then here as E is equals to V by D, that means V is equals to E into D. Substitute the value of electric intensity here in this equation, we get the potential difference between the two plates is equals to Q into D upon A epsilon 0. Now here, if C is the capacity of this parallel plate capacitor without dielectric, then by definition C is equals to Q by V. Substitute the value of V here, we get the capacity of parallel plate capacitor without dielectric is equals to A epsilon 0 upon D. After this, we have to see the capacity of a parallel plate capacitor with dielectric. As here we have seen that without dielectric, the electric intensity in between the two plates of the capacitor is E0. Then here E0 is equals to sigma upon epsilon 0, and as sigma is equals to Q by A, that means here E0 is equals to Q upon A epsilon 0. And if C0 is its capacity, then here it is equals to A epsilon 0 upon D. Let us call this as equation number 1 and this as equation number 2. Now here, when we introduce a dielectric slab of thickness T in this capacitor, as shown in this figure, where thickness of this dielectric is less than the distance between the two plates of the capacitor, and if K is the dielectric constant of this medium, dielectric medium, as here electric field is applied to this dielectric gets polarized, and due to the polarization, a positive charge of magnitude QP is present inside the dielectric toward that side of the conducting plate of the capacitor, which is earth, and equal magnitude of negative charge is present in the opposite direction inside the dielectric. Due to this polarization of the charges inside the dielectric, an electric field of intensity EP is set up, which is in opposite direction to that of the E0. Therefore here, this electric intensity EP, that is equals to sigma P upon epsilon 0 K, by using this equation, by applying this equation. Or here sigma P is the surface charge density inside the dielectric due to polarization, and it is equals to QP upon A. Substitute its value, we get the magnitude of EP, that is equals to QP upon A epsilon 0 K. Now if E is the net electric intensity inside the dielectric after polarization of the dielectric, then here, as EP and E0 inside the dielectric, they are in opposite direction. Inside the dielectric, the electric intensity is reduced, and the net electric intensity inside the dielectric E is equals to E0 minus EP, because E0 and EP, they are opposite direction inside the dielectric. Or here we write it as E0 upon K, where K is equals to E0 upon E0 minus EP. Using equation number 2, we get here, substitute the value of E0 here from equation number 2, we get E is equals to Q upon epsilon 0 Q upon epsilon 0 A into K, or here Q is equals to the charge given to the capacitor, that is equals to AK epsilon 0 into E. Let us call it as equation number 3. As here, field E, this field E is present over the distance T, that means only inside the dielectric, that means over the distance T, this field E is present, and here the electric field E0 is present over the remaining space inside the capacitor, that means along the space D minus T, E0 is present. Therefore here, if V is the potential difference between these two plates of the capacitor, then that potential difference is due to the electric intensity over the region T and the electric intensity over the region D minus T. Therefore here that potential difference is equals to E0 into D minus T plus E into T. As here, from this equation, E is equals to E0 upon K, substitute the value of E here, we get potential difference V is equals to E0 into D minus T plus, substitute here, it is equals to E0 upon K into T. From these two, E0 is a common, and in bracket we get V is equals to E0 in bracket D minus T plus T by K. E0, from equation number 2, substitute the value of E0, that means Q upon A epsilon 0 D minus T plus T by K. Therefore here, the capacity of this parallel plate capacitor with dielectric, if it is C, then it is equals to by definition Q by V. Substitute the value of V here, we get the capacity of parallel plate condenser or capacitor with dielectric, that is equals to A epsilon 0 divided by A D minus T plus T by K. Here we have to see some special cases. In first case, if this entire space of the dielectric of this capacitor is filled with dielectric, then in that case this T is equals to D. T and D is exactly same in that case. Using this equation, as T is equals to D, we get here the capacity in that case is equals to A epsilon 0 K upon D. Or here, from equation 1, we get here A epsilon 0 upon D is equals to C0. That means here C is equals to epsilon, C0 into K, or K is equals to, in that case, C upon C0. C is the capacity of the parallel plate capacitor with dielectric. C0 is the capacity of a parallel plate capacitor without dielectric. In second special case, if the capacitor is filled with N dielectric slabs of thickness T1, T2 and Tn, respective and its respective dielectric constant is K1, K2 and Kn. That means here, between these two plates of the capacitor, if N dielectric slabs are kept having different thicknesses and dielectric constants, then in that case its capacity is equals to, by using this equation, it is equals to A epsilon 0 T1 divided by T1 upon K1 plus T2 upon K2 plus so on plus Tn upon Tn. In third special case, if the arrangement consists of N capacitors in parallel with plate area A1, A2 and An and plate separation D, having the plate separation D, then in that case the capacity in that case is equals to epsilon 0 upon D. By using this equation, epsilon 0 by D in bracket A1 K1 plus A2 K2 plus so on plus An N. In fourth special case, if the capacitor is filled with dielectric having dielectric constant infinity, here if K is equals to infinity, this quantity is 0. That means here the capacity in that case is equals to A epsilon 0 upon D minus T. If you divide and multiply this equation by D, we get this equation, and here A epsilon 0 upon D is equals to C0. That means here we get, in that case, capacity is equals to C0 into D upon D minus T. Here we stop. Thank you.